can't trust states with their own laws and regulations. We need to federalize this. We need to step this up and take control of it. Now, that's in line with what the president is trying to do. He's picked 6 cities to have nationalized police forces. This is his pilot program. $5 million of U.S. taxpayer money has been used to do this. It was launched by Eric Holder so that the DOJ could bring police departments under federal control. Now, the call to nationalize our police force and institute martial law in cities to protect citizens from their own police officers, that falls in line with hacked messages of the Black Lives Matter leader, who these messages actually reveal that the administration has a plan for a summer of chaos and even martial law. I want to read you some of these hacked messages. And on Friday, June the 10th, someone hacked into the Twitter account of hashtag Black Lives Matter, the leader and former Baltimore mayoral candidate, DeRay McKesson. And this is what was leaked, according to this one document. This interaction where the Attorney General, it's alleged that the Attorney General is planning a summer of chaos to cause disruption of the conventions and ultimately institute martial law. Now, this exchange of messages between DeRay McKesson and a lady named Johnetta Elzie, this is what the conversation included. J.E., have you spoken with Ms. Lynch, Attorney General, recently about the plan for summer and fall leading up to the elections? To which he replies, we spoke 2 weeks ago. They want us to start really pushing how racist Trump is now instead of waiting so that others can start getting the protests ready to shut both conventions down. Then the conversation continues. If we can get both conventions shut down for messing over Bernie and for having racist Trump, then get martial law declared so Obama can stay in office, we will win. Call you soon when I get to my dad's so I can have his landline and we can talk about this more. So the summer of chaos that they're speaking of, they go on to detail how they're busing people in to create riots. 2,000 people bussed in from different cities and another 6,000 to 8,000 expected to drive into Cleveland for the convention. They're hoping to cause such mass chaos that martial law has to be declared, possibly even not an election. Who knows? But at least Obama gets to stay in office, according to these leaked tweets between the two of them regarding our own U.S. Attorney General, Loretta Lynch. Now, this goes hand in hand with the nationalized police force pilot program that's being instituted currently. And if martial law is declared, we might not even see an election. Well, a federal system of policing would be a good idea in theory if we could just ignore all of the problems and elements associated with federal law enforcement lately. That aside for a moment, what we know from these tweets, from this leaked information, is that mass chaos is planned all through the summer, centered around the election, right up until the election. And if they can manage to stop or halt it and declare this martial law, as DHS has implemented the plan of nationalized police forces, they just might get away with it. Meanwhile, our president is making this a race issue, pointing out how police brutalize disproportionately Black people. And this could be a front for pushing a nationalized police force and ultimately declaring martial law. I'm Margaret Hell, reporting for INFOWARS.com.
There's a big chunk of our fellow citizenry that feels as if, because of the color of their skin, they are not being treated the same. And that hurts. And that should trouble all of us.
Does it hurt as much as 52% of blacks being chopped up in the womb? Does it hurt as much as the government shipping the drugs into the community at the federal level? Does it hurt as much as the black unemployment doubling, or the Great Society with LBJ, the guy you say is great, saying, I'm going to have those N-words voting Democrat for the next 100 years. We're going to give them welfare and break up their families. Because the black communities, I'm not defending segregation, but what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, to quote Nishi. When my dad was a kid, the nicest areas of town that were big, there were rich areas that were white, but they were small. The nicest areas when they go into town were the black areas. Their own hotels, their own cleaners, their own restaurants, everybody wearing suits. All of it blown away in decades of weaponized media. And it's happened to everybody right now. In the 1920s and 30s and 40s, look it up, black households had lower illegitimacy than white households. Now it's upwards of 90%. And that's the same plan for they beta tested it on the black Americans. And now it's being beta tested on everybody, and we better wake up to it. Obama is a known predator. He's the black face on the New World Order, as we said in the Obama deception.
We also believe that these suspects have threatened to plant a bomb in the downtown area. We have reached out to our federal law enforcement partners, both the FBI and the ATF, to help us search for both the suspects, or maybe it's more, and to do a very thorough search of this area where we believe there might be a bomb planted.
I'm here at a monument for Officer John Gaines. John Gaines was an African-American police officer who was killed by a white police officer. And then less than 2 years later, Tom Allen, the only black officer in Austin at that time, similar to John Gaines, was killed, this time by a black news editor. I'm Ashley Beckford for INFOWARS.com. I'm here today on the streets of Austin to find out how people feel about the murders that occurred last night in Dallas. Hey, do you care to comment about the shooting last night in Dallas? We're just trying to get people's opinions on how they feel about it.
The Constitution doesn't mention anything about multiple shooting weapons that can kill more than one person. They were talking about muskets, obviously. Everybody, the NRA knows this, but they just stand by, basically, and twist words in the Constitution.
Violence just begets more violence. They eat away at each other. It's just not smart.
How do you feel about these cops losing their lives last night? It was like 5 guys were killed and 11 were wounded.
Yeah, is it up to 5 now? Yeah, it was 4 yesterday.
5 were confirmed dead.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's terrible, and I think it's close to home.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think the Black Lives Matter movement needs to work together with the police and we need to come together to solve this the problem we have with our justice system, and it needs to be fixed, definitely.
Do you think that that's like retaliation for all the killing they've been doing?
It could be.
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be.
Any other comments on it? No?
Everybody need to understand their role as law enforcement.
Right.
Because, man, you could shoot a person in the leg or something, make the person go down, especially if he's butt naked.
Yeah.
He ain't got no weapon, you know? He just a young black man, strung out a little bit.
Right.
But not for him to lose his life over.
Cops are gang members. You got some gang members, but they legalize criminals. It irritates me too, a lot. Because these officers are not properly trained.
I think how they resolved it was how they're responsible for what they did for their actions. I can't believe how they did it. How they did it was so, like, it was, I don't know, it's like violent.
But if they start holding them accountable, if they start holding them accountable for what they're doing, it wouldn't go so far. But they get away with it. They have a badge, and their mental state is not right. It's hate. They got hating on their heart.
Yeah.
But now I don't approve that because it's not the guy that shot the boy. So why did you kill him, Lord?
I feel like it's not the proper response.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
I feel like it's still someone's family.
Right.
But then I feel like, that's always someone's brother or family or father or someone's something.
Yeah, that's true.
And you never know what that person's what if their views weren't this other person's views and opinions.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like you should never really just kill people.
Right.
I really just don't like that idea. But I also feel like it makes sense. You're getting tired and you're getting frustrated.
Exactly.
And also, there are also a lot of rumors, like snipers and other things in the air. So I really just want to hear a valid, clear story of what happened.
I'm sad about all the killings, whether it's, a young black man getting killed or whether it's a police officer getting killed. I think, violence just begets more violence. And I think, reinstituting this assault weapons ban would be a good thing. It'd be a sensible thing. The NRA is going to fight it tooth and nail. But, much in line with, my friend here, I think it's, really it's the fascists taking over and, you know, ruining it for everyone else.
This guy who was like part of the military, and basically he was like trained, so I guess he's just tired of all these black men, you know, getting killed. Like the guy in Austin, he was friggin' naked, and they just shot him dead. Obviously he didn't have a weapon, so.
I mean, it's one of the things where you're just kind of stuck.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I want to shoot up some people because, you know, you did me wrong. You hurt my people. You know, we're not getting any really where right now. And everyone's trying to cover things up, and it's getting frustrating. It's making us angry.
Right.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like there should be some. I don't know.
So there you have it. I've been out here on the streets of Austin, Texas, to find out how people are reacting to the shooting that took place last night in Dallas. 5 police officers have been killed. And unlike most people here, I believe not only do blue lives matter and black lives matter, but all lives matter. This is Ashley Beckford for INFOWARS.com.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Madison! Oh shit! No! No! Madison! Go! 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 Madison! Stop! Madison! Run! 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 Someone shot! There was a gun! Who got shot? Somebody got shot! Somebody got shot!
Somebody's really armed to the teeth. This is not one person with a. This is a person with a big magazine. Few magazines.
Is that a cop dead? Cop down. Dude, that's a cop down. Dude, that's a cop down.
Yeah. There's 4 cops down.
4?
Yeah, he shot 7 times.
It's a dude?
No, it's a sniper from up here somewhere.
It's a sniper?
You hear the shot?
When incidents like this occur, there's a big chunk of our fellow citizenry that feels as if, because of the color of their skin, they are not being treated the same. And that hurts.
Oi, oi, bang, bang! Oi, oi, bang, bang! Oi,